welcome. My name is Jean Brannon. I'm an author and acupuncturist, and my intention with these video segments is to bring you information that you will find empowering, uplifting, and inspiring in your daily life. And so today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the concept of letting go of what no longer serves. Have you thought much lately about whether or not you're hanging on to things that maybe it's time to let go of? A lot of times in life, things that are familiar are comfortable. And even if they are no longer serving a purpose in our life, sometimes it's challenging to think about letting go. Yet it's very, very helpful and a healthy thing to do, to learn how to just release what no longer serves you. So from a Chinese medicine perspective, within the body, it's the lung and large intestine meridian system that governs proper release of what no longer serves. The lung actually brings in life force through oxygen, and that fuel empowers the large intestine to then release whatever the body no longer needs. And so within our daily lives, it's important to think about, well, what exactly have I hung on to that maybe I just need to let go of? You can look at relationships. Perhaps there are people that are on the periphery of your life, people that perhaps were once close, or they've just sort of become a fixture in your life, and yet maybe it's not a reciprocal relationship. Maybe there's not a particular connection or a give and take within this relationship. Perhaps this person doesn't give to you in the way that you give to them. And so that type of relationship, maybe at one point it served you, maybe at one point you were better connected, and yet maybe if you are honest in terms of evaluating what's current for you in your life, maybe you've just grown in a different direction than this other person. It doesn't mean that either of you is wrong. It could just mean that perhaps it's time to be thinking about letting go of that person in your daily life. Another example is if you have started to develop or have perhaps long had a habit of accumulating too many things. If you go into your closet and you look at how things are organized or not organized, is there truly space for everything that you own in terms of your wardrobe? Some people have really overstuffed closets or shelves, or they basically open the door and just hope things don't fall out on them when they go into their closet. So if you find that you have accumulated too many things, that's an indication that in your life you've probably accumulated other things that just aren't serving you. So a simple tip that you can use to just start the process of practicing letting go, just to understand that it doesn't have to be this long, painful, drawn out loss. It's actually not about loss. It's about consciously letting go of something in order to make room for something else in your life that suits you better at this current time. So I want to encourage you to do this little exercise. Just choose some little aspect of your life that needs a little more organization. Some people will choose a kitchen drawer. You can choose your wallet or purse, or you can choose a sock drawer. It doesn't matter. Make sure that it is an easy enough project so that it doesn't feel overwhelming. Please don't take on the whole attic right now, okay? But just choose one thing. If a drawer feels like it's too much, then maybe just choose one little shelf in your medicine cabinet. But the idea is to go to this shelf or drawer space or purse and just look at it honestly. And just take everything out, look at everything, feel into whether or not you've honestly used something or even thought about it in the last 6 months. If you haven't even thought about it in the last 6 months, then technically it would be a great exercise for you to just throw this item away. Just get it out of your life, practice letting it go. Of course, if it's able to be donated, then of course that would be a wonderful thing. If it's something that's a personal item, a lipstick that's perhaps 16 years old, it might just be better to toss that, okay? But just go through this one little task with either a drawer or a purse. Like I said, it doesn't matter which task you choose, but just choose something that feels doable. Go through every little item, clean things out, organize it, put things back together, and then pat yourself on the back because you have just taken an action that starts to teach your brain it's really okay to assess what's current for me and let go of what no longer serves. And then the follow-up to this is another fun little thing. After you've done the cleaning out, then if you can do it today, great, and if not, make sure you do it by tomorrow. Just go and buy yourself one little thing to add to the medicine cabinet or your purse. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. It can even be a little tiny cute Kleenex container. Just something that lets you know if I release something, it doesn't mean that there's loss or a vacuum. I release so that I can then embrace something that does serve me. So I want to encourage you to practice this, and please go about your life thinking about what serves you, what doesn't, realizing that letting go of something is an opening for new things to come into your life. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.